Why did you participate in the Nonprofit Incubator Program?
Well, I felt it would be a good opportunity for Maryland Community Connection to be involved with the organization. We were looking for a program that could meet our needs, and I've worked with Jerry Adams, which is the executive director of HSC, in the past, and knew he had a great track record. And so when we got the first invitation, we felt it would be necessary to be a part of it to help our organization grow.
What did you enjoy the most about the Nonprofit Incubator Program?
The area that I felt I enjoyed the most was the networking opportunity. In a nonprofit organization, sometimes we're so busy trying to get our mission out there and do our job, we forget the importance of collaborating and networking. And so that opportunity that we had with HSC to participate in the networking luncheons, the trainings, and meeting other nonprofits organizations that are out there doing good work gave us additional exposure that we probably would have never had.
Name the key areas in which the Nonprofit Incubator Program was the most helpful.
I would say probably the most was the organization development. Being a part of the project, we had to submit goals and objectives that we wanted to meet as part of our commitment to capacity building for our organization. And by putting down goals, I would say that helped us to be focused and to get items accomplished. We were very successful in getting a grant to help develop organization and board development, where we were struggling originally to make that happen for our organization. And with the HSC partnership, we were able to tap into resources and assistance to help us get the necessary grant to further build our organization.
What did participating in the Nonprofit Incubator Program help you to discover about your organization?
What I found was the need in order to implement our vision of the organization was my willingness to be open to collaboration. Maryland Community Connection was my baby. I'm one of the co-founders. It's a grassroots organization, and sometimes you become protective over your vision, and your philosophy is you can do it all. And with this project, it made me to be more open to say that it's okay to ask for help, receive additional resources, and the need for collaboration in order for you to grow. I equated this project with being a parent. And what I found out was, did I want to be the parent that controlled my child versus did I want to be the parent that provided independence and teaching for my child? And so since I considered the organization as my baby, I had to grow in a level of to say my role is to help the organization be independent as possible with or without me. And so that was a lesson that I had to learn versus trying to keep the organization intact in reference to my dreams and goals.
If you could share some advice with the executive directors that are about to participate in the 2010 Nonprofit Incubator Program, what would you say?
I would encourage future executive directors to be open to the opportunity, be willing to accept all opportunities that will be available to them. The training, the networking, the collaboration, the technical assistance. Sometimes HSC had to tell me what I needed to hear versus what I wanted to hear in order to grow. And so my best advice is to be open to this experience and the opportunity that is going to be availed to them.
What would you like other nonprofits that are not familiar with the Nonprofit Incubator Program to know?
I would like to know that you don't have to be an expert in all areas. Be open to learning from the HSC process and the collaboration efforts that are put available to them, that they can tap into so many resources by being part of the group versus trying to do it alone. I would say the dues that we have invested in HSC has come tenfold. We have been given the opportunity to have 2 additional grants, and sometimes we gotta invest in something in order to get back something. So for us, we invested our dues into the HSC, but we got so much more back. We've got our annual budget has doubled since our involvement with HSC. And if you'd have asked me this a couple years ago, I couldn't imagine the growth we would have had as an organization. And the realization is, if we were trying to do it alone, we probably wouldn't have grown as fast as we have and been exposed to the opportunities that we had if we didn't go as a collaborative group. So just being open to collaborating versus trying to do it alone and by yourself.